Hello there. Sorry for being a bit late. I had to finish dinner, then help my mom with cleaning dishes and then also pay a bill. But we are here now. Where is this Twitch friendly playlist? Let me mute before it starts playing music. How do I go back? Man, my Spotify is in shambles right now. There we go. Found it. Oh, and so I saw my Spotify Wrapped. One of my top 5 artists of the year was Concerned Ape because of the Stardew soundtrack. God damn it. I mean, it makes sense. I played that soundtrack a lot. The Twitch friendly. I wouldn't even call it Twitch friendly. It's not. You still get demonetized. But at least it's not like a copyright strike, right? It's better than nothing, I guess. But that's why we'll probably play like multiple ads during the stream, because I won't earn any money after the stream VOD is live. We're going to desktop. Open that. Alright, welcome everyone to Vessels. Oh god, what is this game about? I keep saying that I need to write like an actual like like a written blurb. Here we go. I think I have it here, right? That's like the what do you call it? The pitch? Yeah, I think this is the pitch. Oh, let me get rid of this. Yeah, basically that first paragraph there, but I was gonna add more. I think I need to add like make an expanded version of this. But Vessels is basically like a treasure hunting simulator of sorts. Takes place in a world where spiritual energy flows freely, and in the event of certain types of tragedies, that spiritual energy will concentrate and form these like, you know, special artifacts known as vessels. You are essentially going around collecting vessels from locations that have had, you know, very unfortunate tragedies and events. And the vessels help you tell the story of that location. And there's gonna be sort of like 3 different levels to the game. There's like the locational story, where you're trying to uncover the story, the history of a location. The play character himself will have their own story to tell, but that's like much later down the line. And then the world story, like the events that are happening in the world at the time of Vessels, the game, because these vessels, well, this energy, you know, it's flowing throughout the world, but in the game it's more modern times. So historically the vessels, you know, were used for potions to sort of enhance people's, you know, abilities. I've already have a pretty extensive story and lore document here. I'm not going to show it though because I don't want to spoil anything. The back lore of the world of vessels, and like how the vessels were so important for history and how they work in modern days. But in modern times they are banned. It's taboo. But vessel hunting is still a thing, and people still make the potions and use them for certain reasons. But our part in the story in Vessels is just looking for the vessels, trying to essentially get by in the world. A lot of games like this will like start you off sort of like in a oh, you're in like massive debt. But the game vaguely takes place in Europe, so I was trying to find a way to maybe write it so that it makes sense, and I do have an idea of how I'm gonna, you know, present that. Like, the character will start off in major debt, and they take this job as a vessel hunter because it pays very well, because they need to pay off that debt. I have an idea, and honestly it makes me really sad when I think about it. But that is part of the player's side of the story, which will come eventually. Right now we're just focusing on getting the game out into early access. basically the core functionality of the game, which every day feels like it's getting further away from being done because of issues that I find. But I try my best to make sure that the bug log is like as minimal as possible. Right now it's looking not terrible, but we still got a lot to do here. I think I need to set this up again. So we got the inventory journal. This is something we worked on last time with the inventory menu. Oops. Story vessels, and then we have notes, and we'll do lore entries as well, because we're gonna have like lore entries we can uncover. They might have their own tab as well. Objectives. And what was the last thing? I think it was accounting, yeah. Yeah. I have a piece of sweet right here I want to finish. Remember, no commands. We're doing game dev right now. Start writing an essay on this game. That's what the document's for. Look at this. 12 pages. And this is not up to date. I need to update it at some point. Ugh. I have me a Powerade because I feel awful today. I'm so tired and I feel dehydrated. I need it. And since the last time I've streamed this, things have definitely changed. Quite a bit. Some work that I did in the last stream and in a bunch of previous streams, I'm now throwing away because I don't want to use it anymore. You know, the mechanic, essentially. So, let's see. I am looking at the early access checklist here. I finally got movement speed and the camera sway going, and I'll show it in a sec. I have modified the player with a new character model, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it because it's so weirdly designed. This is a default Unreal Engine character. And I'll show you what it looks like. Obviously, you can see the character below the camera, but I will figure out a solution for that. So, for some reason, when you stand still, the character's like leaning with one leg forward, like their body leans forward on one side, and it doesn't look good. It looks really weird. But because of the character model and the animation system it came with, we've got a bit of a camera sway. It's really just like because of our footsteps. And I've figured out the movement speed that I like, but realize when I'm in the actual level, this is not fast enough. So I may have to increase the movement speed or maybe add a sprint, but then if I add sprint, do I want to add stamina? And I don't think I want to do that because this is not a survival game. So I think what I'll do is I'll add a sprint without a stamina system. You could sprint endlessly. I know it doesn't make sense. Or, actually, had a thought. I will add a stamina system. Because one of the things that vessel potions can do is improve your body physically. Like, you can gain strength from them. So one of them could be like an endurance potion. So you run a little faster or sprint for longer. But I don't know about that. I'll think about it. I'll definitely write it down as something I can add in the future. For now, I think we're just going to increase this. So let's get to the main level. The actual level. What's that lean? Yeah, I don't know. That's how the animation, the character model is in the animations. This is I think it's the first-person horror variant character model and animation system. So when I started this project, I didn't know this. I had the option to select a first-person project type. So by default, it's like a shooter, but you could also select a horror character, or both. And if you select both, it gives you both versions of the character of the current character blueprint. So I just took the mesh, which is how you see the body, and then the animation system it came with. See, like, it's clearly leaning. It's so weird. Look, if we do a top-down view, the body leans like forward on one side. I don't know why it's like that. That's so weird. I don't know why anyone would do that. And this is Epic we're talking about here. This is like the Unreal Engine developers. I don't know why they would make this. Unfortunately for Vessels, I can't add the actual horror character template in. I just had to like port it over, export it essentially. So we're gonna start over here. I'm still not happy with this. Let me set it to cinematic. Yeah, it looks more or less the same. Okay. I think if you go below high, it's starting to look a little different, right? At high, that's when it's like looking how it should at maximum. I'm still not quite satisfied with this. I still think it's a little dark. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just like tweaking this as I go. Did I open this? Yes, okay. But like I think I need to increase the brightness. Ooh. Ooh. I kind of like. Oh, that's the character model. Ignore that. What do we think? So this is assuming that I'm assuming this is like the high settings, the highest graphical settings. Ignore this. This is me just putting beds and furniture around in the houses. This looks good. And then when we go inside of a house, can I even go into this one? Or I could start in the house here. It'll be different in the house because we're indoors. It is pitch black. See now, why is there like what looks like a light source around me? Yeah, I think that made it too bright in here. Gotta close all these folders. I think that made it too bright in here. I think I just need to make the fog not as dark. Oh. Compile. Play from here. It's still the same. Or was it like that before? Why is it clicking on the floor? It might have been like this before. I don't know. Is it gonna work like Ki energy? I think that's how you say it, or Kai energy from Dragon Ball? Not really. We're talking about like spirits, like ghosts, demons, you know, that sort of thing. But we're not really leaning too much into that. There will be like demonic and, you know, witchcraft themes and such, but we're not gonna see actual ghosts. We may hear them, we may see silhouettes of them, but I'm not going like as far as like phasmophobia. So it is like this normally. Wait, oh, the light is on in here. Oh. No wonder. Okay. I didn't realize that was on by default. I've got to set up all the lights so that they're like turned off to start, and then also their power source, because I have that working. I just need to set up like which lights need the power source to be on, which I think I'm going to set as all of them. Stop. Unlit. This is a lot easier if I do it this way. on by default. That's why. Okay. It's a lot easier to move around like this, but then when we play, it'll be like the normal. So yeah, this is with the 3.0 lighting out there. See, it's pretty bright out there. Indoors though, abysmally dark, but that's why we have the flashlight. This makes it a lot easier to look around. Okay. So how do I feel about this? I like this a lot. This is much closer to what I wanted initially, like Silent Hill, but at night. Because I think Silent Hill is during the day, right? Like it's just like a sunny day, but with a very thick fog. This is like Silent Hill, but at night. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, movement speed. Let's figure this out for now, because I may add a sprint and stamina system later. What are we at now? 250. Do I need to open the animation system? Or blend space, I mean. No, okay, it'll go up to 600 then. Okay. I think we'll put it at 400 for now. Yeah, this looks good. And you can move at a pretty decent rate. It doesn't take you forever to get from one house to another. So here's one house. It's about 10 seconds. That's not terrible. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn off the character's visibility for now. Because it's like there's definitely a way to get the head to be not visible to the camera. But right now, we don't need to see the body. We just need the animations that come with it. And look at that. It still, you know, has a little head bob because of the footsteps. I actually do have the camera physically attached to the head. That's why there's a bit of a head bob. I wonder if that's just too strong, but I'm not sure. We'll leave it for now, but maybe when we get to the testing phase, the early access phase, I could definitely see people saying head bob needs to go, and may have to remove it, but we'll cross that road when I get there. For now, I kind of like it. Okay. So we still need the footsteps. In fact, let's go ahead and add those now, because I have footsteps, I believe. I don't even think it's part of the document. I just have like a footstep asset pack. I have a couple of them. Hopefully this is not massive. Sound effects are usually not that big in terms of size. It's usually like textures and models that are. Hello, Daniel. It depends on which game. I'm thinking like the originals. What? How is Fab down? The original Silent Hill games, like the first two. Okay. Essential footsteps. Steps. So I could do Niagara footsteps, which includes visual effects for the footsteps. And then there's snow, obviously. Thing is, we might never have a character model physically there, but I might as well add them in case I do want them eventually. I definitely used this before. This system. Okay, it does work in my version of the project. No, I don't want video documentation. Do you have a manual? That's what I hate about this. I'd rather not have to watch a video to do this. Ignoring the stupid commercial. It does show you how to do it, okay. We'll add the Niagara one. Because we'll have different environments. Like, this is just one location. Where the next location probably won't have snow. I'm only really using this specific village asset packs because it was free and it fits exactly what I need for this game. One of the asset packs I'm looking at using is an abandoned castle. And then I've got a couple others that are like vaguely European. So like that's where I decided I think it's probably a good idea to just like start the story as if we're like we live in Europe and we're able to visit all these different European locations. Boy, how big was this freaking asset pack? What the hell? Oh, here it is. Showing the folder. Okay, 300 megabytes. Right, it does have VFX in it. This, how big is Vessels at the moment? Fuck. The thing is, we won't be using all the things in here. I think I still need to go through and figure out which assets we don't need. Like, I don't even need the fire assets anymore. I can just get rid of those. Because we're not using the torch anymore. Helldivers update scared you. What scared you? The fact that they dropped the file size from 150 to 23 gigabytes? I don't know how they did that. That's crazy. Maybe the game will actually run well. I might be able to play it again. It was starting to get to the point where like I could barely get 60 FPS. But it does depend on the world type. Like the reason why I don't like playing the city maps, like the big city in that game, is it destroys my frame rate. I prefer oddly I prefer the OG maps where it's just like mostly nature and like really tiny settlements you can go explore and do whatever. I don't like the big cities. I don't like the bug worlds that they just added recently. I don't mind the smaller cities because they're combined with like the OG, like, you know, natural world space, I guess. But I don't like the newer 2 world settings that they have for that game. Okay, so we added that in. Video is on mute. Let's see. Oh, it's so old. They're on Unreal 4. Navigate to your animations folder. Open animations you want to edit. Yeah, I figured. Okay. So we're going to basically take our separate animation system and add what is essentially like notification markers in the animations themselves. What are we actually using here? I actually don't know. Unarmed walking forward. Unarmed jog forward. Oh. Oh, dear God. What? So I've got to... Oh, no. Why are there so many animations? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, wait, hold on. walk backward. Backward left. Walk left. Forward left. Okay, and then there's walk this. Jog. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 animations I've got to update. Okay. Christ almighty. So whatever animation this is. Unarmed walk forward. No, open the animation. Oh, is this it? Okay. Okay. Weird that it's moving in place. Or it's moving. Normally it would be moving in place, but that's fine. So we're adding... We already have some of these in here, so we gotta make sure not to delete those, because those are for something. I'm not sure what they're for, though. What is this? Oh, right, left, right, left. What is supposed to happen on these? See, if I knew what these were, what type of notifies they were, then I could probably work with that. But you know what? It does part of my job partially for me. I know when each footstep occurs. So we need to add a new track. And on the new track... Can I zoom in here? Yes. Right when the right foot hits the ground. We need to add a notify. Play sound. I think that'll work. And let me do it again here. Just... I think this will work. I recently tried to get this working in my other game. And, oh my god, it is a pain in the butt. Trying to get notifies to work. This is why I stay the hell away from animations, but we kind of need them for the character at the very least. Yeah, oh yeah, here it is. Notify. Oh, shoot, hold on. Maybe we don't have to do this then. I think this might be called in the animation blueprint. Maybe not. This is why I stay away from animations. Idle talk, okay. No. Oh boy. No, I don't know if this is even being called anywhere, these notifies. I think they're just there for a reason. Okay. Maybe we can work with these then. Okay. And I'm gonna trust that it's those the notifies are on all the animations. Basically what these are is like a trigger. And it can be used to trigger code. The fact that I was able to pull these up means that they aren't being used. We do have a character cast. But is that even the right character? That's just to character. Oh, does character movement have like footstep sounds in here? No. That would be kind of nice if they had it in here. And you just add in all your footsteps. The fuck is coming? What is happening? Oh yeah, the chainsaw. Yeah, I saw the chainsaw. That looked really cool because it stun locks the bigger enemies. I personally like the destruction of the city. Yeah, the destruction of the city is pretty cool. I like that, but I just don't like how badly the game performs in the big cities. Also, those missions seem shorter. Like I like the longer 40-minute missions, but the city missions, because the map, the world space is smaller. They have to condense everything in a smaller space. It just feels shorter. Like it's only like 20 minutes long. You could do everything very quickly in that. How did I do this again? Let me look at the video. Maybe the video will be a good indicator of what we're supposed to do here. Because it's been 2 years, I think. Oh, they have play Niagara effect. You know what? Let's just follow the video because the video might be a better way of doing it. So we'll add so here's a Niagara effect, which is different than what I was gonna do. Totally forgot this is a Niagara. Oh. Oh, this is only VFX. Not sound effects. Son of a biscuit. Why would they have VFX but not sound effects included? Christ almighty. Another video preview. Can we just have like a physical document instead? I don't even want to do I don't want to do this twice. There's 18 animations I gotta update. Yeah, no, I don't want to do this twice. Because I don't want to update 18 animations 2 times. Get out of here. Get out of here. If we have a physical character model in the future, then I will add in actual footprint VFX. But fuck this. I'm not doing this twice. Oh, and this video doesn't even show you how to fucking implement them. No, that's wrong. Hello? Can we get rid of this, please? We don't need this anyways. Yes, delete it all, please. Sometimes it doesn't want to delete. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, please delete. Oh, hold on. Easier way to do this. Close the goddamn game. Don't save. File changes? Not anymore. Get out of here. Jesus Christ. See, this is why I don't want to import files, projects, or asset packs directly into the game. Because then I have 300 new files that I've got to keep track of. And we're already sitting at 3,300. I really don't want to do that again. Like add in whole project or whole asset files. Files folders. Now we gotta open this. Ugh. Please open. Maybe we don't add the sound effects for the footsteps today. If I could just get it for one animation, then that's great. If I could just get it to work, then we can move on to something else, because I could just add the rest of these on my own another time. Auto footsteps. Oh, I see. It would automatically add them for you. I don't know if I want to use that. No documentation, unfortunately. But it should come with the... It looks like it's going to come with the cues, which is good. So it'll have a bunch of different sounds, and it'll play one of 7 of them, I guess. Oh, fuck. It doesn't work for 5.6? Get with the times! 5.7's about to come out. Actually, I need to port over to 5.7 immediately, because there's a big issue with 5.6 that I need to get work around. Footsteps. Okay. Yeah, we need the cues. Okay. So we got snow. Awesome. Let me add these back in. Gosh darn it. I think you just do play sound, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to work. Here's the problem. So it's actually wanting you to add a sound effect to it. Can you not, like, have it... No, this won't work. Because it wants an actual hard set sound. I could set just like a singular sound, footstep sound effect, but I kind of want there to be different sounds based on what you're stepping on, which I've set up before. It's based on the physics material of the ground, or physical material, I think. So whatever physical material the floor has, which I think you could just set up in here, if I'm not mistaken. It's a physics material. Not physics material. Or maybe not. Oh, I think I have to set that shit up, don't I? Fuck. Yeah. Surface type. Well, we need snow. wood, dirt, maybe. I think that's it for now. Hold on. We'll do Oh, I guess we already have a default. Okay. Okay. So what is it called? Surface? I think you just like set it in here. Oh, maybe it's the material itself that needs to be. Is how that's set? Yeah. Here it is. Oh, yeah. We already have a bunch because of... Oh, I guess this is different then. What? Oh, you know what? Maybe this works different than in 5.0. Fizz material. Yeah, it might work different. Well, these don't show up at all. I think this is like... Got it, okay. So where are these coming from? Those are default engine. Okay, then let's make some of those. Put them in here for now. Physical material. Where the hell is that going to be at? Physical material. Snow. What does this even look like? To be honest, no idea. Ah, and then snow type. Got it. Okay. So then, let's not do that in here, in this level. Let's do that in the village. It's gonna take a second to load. Well, we need Rockstar Red Dead Redemption 2 level of snow detail. I'm gonna need like $3 million to do that. Just that alone, by the way. And I'll get right on that. Okay, because we have like this. This will be a different material than this. So, how do I change... okay, so we gotta go to like... landscape. What material are we using here? That's what I need to know. I did use this briefly. Manage. Sculpt paint. Manage. Select. What the hell? Ah, I see. Basically, whatever was used to paint the level and add the snow, I need to know what material that is, and then add the physics material that I just made. I thought there was a way to see it. But I'm not seeing it. No. No. I I don't know. I don't want to mess the level up. I did a bit of update, like I did a little bit of updates on the actual level because I had to like add more to the island. This whole corner here wasn't there before. I had to expand the island and delete some of the ice. But sculpt. Oh yeah, see, yep. How do I? Ah, yeah, see. But the material, that's what I need to know what that is. Oh, is that it? Oh. I doubt it because if I click over here, actually. Yeah, it's the same thing. This is like the master. I need to know what material the snow is, the white part. This is why I hate anything that has to do with animations. Because it always includes footsteps and footstep sounds. I despise this part of game development. I would rather jump off a cliff. We're already an hour in. I think I'm just gonna have to do this as... I'm gonna have to refresh myself on how this works because it's been 2 years since I've had to do this before and I had a document to help me through it. I don't want to do this on my own because I may blow my brains out if I do in-game. We're just gonna move on from that and never attempt to do that on stream again. Ever. We're gonna go and do all the other sounds because they're super easy to set up. But for some reason, footstep sounds are a nightmare. We're going back to the main level, the test level. Okay. I'm gonna turn the music down a bit. Because we will be working with sounds here. Obviously, I want you to be able to hear them. So I believe... Yeah, that has a sound. Ooh, I gotta update these so that I can use them. Again. Okay. Those have sounds too, but they're not like done. So... That has a sound now. I've added that previously. I'm trying to remember what I need to add in. Because I have a list of the sounds that I do have. And there's a few of them that I've added in. Okay. Let's quickly update these so that I can use them. So what I'm going to do now, I have updated this menu. I have removed the equipment slots because they don't make sense. Instead, what I'm going to do is, if you have the equipment in your inventory, then you can use whatever function it does. So if there's a wood pile, I just have to have the hatchet on me to harvest it. You don't need to have it equipped. It doesn't make sense, really, why I even decided to do that in the first place. And I spent so much time setting that up, and at least the code isn't being fully, wasted. It's still there in a way. It's going to be there for the consumables. But right now, it's only 2 consumable slots. I may add more, but I don't know. So we need to update these, which does require the player. Let's close this. I was doing some testing, so we can get rid of that. Oh boy. It took me a while to get items to spawn from the container the way I wanted them to. And it's still technically not done. And in the process, I ran into like 5 million bugs. I kid you not. Which just goes to show you how hard it is to make a game. And to make it and not be broken. Okay. So, when we inspect a resource pile, what it's doing is gathering the information. Nope, not from there. From the resource pile. And then when it goes to a resource pile, so wood, rock, rubble, junk will just go up there because we don't really need junk to have a requirement, like a tool requirement. The other three we do want to have a tool requirement, which is here. We're going to change that though. So no longer needs to be equipped. It now needs to be in our inventory. So we go in here. Resource piles. Check. Oh, equipment. Right, equipment. I'm a dumbass. Check equipment requirements. So it no longer needs to be equipped. It just needs to be in the player inventory. So we don't need that. We need so got it. We're doing it out here. Okay. So we just need the inventory. Item name array. That's what our current inventory contains. And I'm going to assume yeah. We could also just plug it in here as well. Because that's for like the locks. I haven't really looked too much at the locks. Yeah, I just kind of started setting them up. Haven't even seen if they work or not. My content, interactive objects. I think it's under doors, right? No. Where would I put the locks? Is it not under door lock? So check lock equipment requirement. Check. So that would be under, would that be under doors? Check lock equipment requirement. Yeah, we're good. Okay. That should just be fine. Okay. So now we can test it. It should essentially just let me immediately start searching through this. Yeah. Before it required me to equip it, and now as long as I have it in my inventory, whoops, those sounds are crazy. It'll add the items. Awesome. So if we drop everything, oops, why isn't that working? Oh. Okay. Okay, well I dropped the ignore the fact that they're facing that direction. See, I no longer have the pickaxe or the hatchet. They're both gone. Pick up the... There are multiple pickaxes there. Also, why did the HUD come back up? Okay. Picked up the pickaxe. Now I can start hacking. Pick up the hatchet. Why does it... I'm concerned that it says shovel when I pick up the hatchet. Okay, well. Pull out the bug list. So what exactly is happening here? So I click one, drop it. Click another one, drop it. Doesn't drop in the menu, in the inventory, but it's there, you see? But it says pickaxe. Okay, that's pickaxe. That's hatchet. It added 2 pickaxes, though. Oh. Okay. You see, that's a pickaxe, right? Why does it show hatchet? Okay, I'm just gonna type in dropping items is completely broken. There, that's fine. Okay. Great. We learned something new. Not sure why that happened. But if I drop the hatchet, it says hatchet. Okay. Drop the shovel. See, if I click on something else and drop, it should drop it. It dropped the pickaxe instead. But it dropped bolt cutters on the floor. It says bolt cutters, but it shows a pickaxe. But it gave me bolt cutters. So my pickaxe is just gone. Oh, you see, oh my god. You see, it's not easy. 1,000,001 things could happen go wrong at any point. This is a system that I set up months ago, like almost a year ago, I think. And look at the state it's in. It's at least I can pick shit up, but like apparently dropping is now a problem. I need to look at that again. Because I just updated dropping items actually. How they work, because it used to drop them a certain height above the ground and then it would fall, but then they started falling through the floor, so now I just have it dropping at my foot essentially. That's why they're clipping through the floor, because that's their like natural laying on the ground position essentially, which I will need to change. Okay, forget about that though. We're focusing on sound effects. I'll just mark down any bugs that I do find, because that's a good thing to do. Okay, so the resource piles are working. That's great. That's awesome. Okay. But the sounds, though. See, I don't like that it gets cut off. I need to find a way for that to not happen. Yeah, see, it got cut off there, too. I need to find a way for that to happen. But the sounds, though, am I satisfied with them? I don't really know. Basically, those are the shield wood impact, hammer, tool use hammer, and then I think it's that one. Ugh. Oh, can I might have to have it fade instead. Ooh, can I do that? I think I can, right? Because that's a component I made. My components. Interaction looping sound effect. I've only started using components because I started to get to the point where it's necessary. Because we can just reuse these bits of code in different blueprints. Right, this is for the bolt cutters. The bolt cutters doesn't even have a sound yet. I haven't implemented the bolt cutters yet properly. Set, and then I think that's in the player actually. In here. Toggle looping interaction. No. Somewhere in here is where I added the sound. Oh, I could just do this. Oh, I see. It's not on the player. It's on the actual. Got it. Set sound. Okay. Oh, I thought we were playing the sound through the component. This isn't right. Because I'm pretty sure I could play. Oh, this doesn't have like a component to it, like a sound component. Then maybe we don't do that. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, okay, so what, instead of stopping it, fade out, but quickly. And then, delay, hold on. See, that's why I kind of wish this was on the component, but I don't think we can do that. Because could we do like SFX sound cue, or not a sound cue, sound I think it's just sound, right? Sound base. Play sound at location. Oh yeah, maybe we could. It would be better on here because we could also just make this. We could use this to play non-looping sounds as well. Oh, let's make this a function. Wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Location will be, yeah, we'll get it from that. The sound, we are setting it physically in here. So instead of return, we'll plug that in here. Must be that very old school pickaxe. So you're not left braining here, but any other time your brain goes off the rails? Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not left braining right now. Shit, I'll left brain while playing a game without, not streaming. Q, okay. Yeah, this might work. Oops. Do. Pickaxe. That's not how you spell pickaxe. And then drop debris. Should probably rename these. Okay. So then we play the sound. It's looping already because it's a cue and it's a looping cue. We played at the normal volume. And then stop custom. Oh. This might not work. Yeah. No, it doesn't work. We would need essentially this. This is like an audio component. We can't do that in here. So we can't do it. Because if I just did stop sound, it's not there because we can't do that. This is adding in an audio, like it's just like creating an audio sound in the level. I can't literally stop that. It needs to be in a component. Fuck. Okay. Ah, shit. What? There we go. Well, that sucks. So we just gotta do it in here. Okay, promote that. Loop and ending delay. Oh, loop fading delay. Junkyard Games, welcome. Fading delay. Okay. Hopefully this works. Ooh, if it fades for the stone, the pickaxe hitting the stone, I don't think that'll work. See, for that type of sound, it works. That's not bad, right? That's not terrible. It's better than cutting off the sound. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. That works. That totally works. It's like in the middle of a pick on the stone. It fades out. We could probably turn that down a bit. 0.15 seconds. That's fine. Yeah, we'll keep it. Okay. So the resource piles are all set. Let's I think this is what I was doing. I was using this to note that it's been implemented. I still kind of want a shovel like going through rubble sound effect. I was actually thinking I might have to go around and actually record these sounds myself if I can't find them. But now that it's winter, that's gonna be difficult. Like, I had an opportunity to get like a rubble shoveling sound while I was in Mexico, but the idea didn't come across until like a couple months later. Like where my grandpa lives is just a pile of, you know, dirt and rubble that I could have just taken a shovel and recorded that, and hopefully it's crisp and clean enough. But it's too late now. If I had the idea when I was over there, that would have been perfect. All right, let's look at the bolt cutters. Are the bolt cutters working? We have a couple different ways we're going to use the bolt cutters. So, one, we have this lock system. There's a couple ways it works. So it's either a keyhole for the door, so then it doesn't specifically look for. Hold on. Crime scene cleaners on sale. Nice. It'll look for a key instead of an equipment. If I said it's a padlock, it actually spawns in a padlock. Well, it doesn't spawn it in. It's already there. It's just invisible. Can we slow the camera down, please? Here's the thing, though. It doesn't quite work with this door. Neither does the keyhole work for this door. Do I have a better door? See, the thing is, we're kind of limited on types of doors for this asset, this village. Okay, this works with padlock, right? Right, yeah. Imagine there was another door on the other side. Let's not update this door. Let's leave this one alone. Get rid of this anomaly. We're not even using them right now. Up here, up here. Let me move this here first, so that we can go up the stairs. We'll have... hold on. Can I? Give me this, copy it, move it over here, and make it smaller. There. Okay. So we change it to that big door. There we go. Okay, that collision there will be will have to be fixed for sure. Boy, this is gonna be a real test to see if the door actually works in different scenarios. Okay. So we have a... Oh, I see. Shit. There's a way to work around this. Anyways, we're just gonna work with the one, okay? We're gonna have the padlock over here. Fucking hell. Nope. I wanted to control the channel. I love blueprints and I hate people who go off about the blueprint system. I agree, but I really do need to, at some point, really like focus on C++ because that is really important for game development. It's one of the more common languages used in programming for game development. If I could learn enough C++ to land a job, like a proper job, that would be great. If I had enough C++, like a couple years of C++ knowledge or coding, I guess I could get a job at Hinterland super easily. But I don't want to do that. I've actually talked about this before. I don't want to get a job at Hinterland because I feel like it would be conflict of interest, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so the code lock is there, or the padlock. Let me just start my character over here. I'll lose my mind. There we go. Jeez, let's see if this even works. All right. This is locked. Supernaturally. Door locked by a code, by a padlock. Lock reference. Lock 2. I'm assuming that's this one. So this padlock won't even have a key. Door reference 3. Perfect. can't unlock the door. And it falls off. Oh, I did set it up. Look at that. Awesome. And it just it deletes itself too. Okay. I totally forgot I had set that up. Now, chain lock. What the hell is this? Okay, I think this might be a remnant of the resource pile blueprint. I might have some code in here. Yep. Chain lock. What the hell? Okay. I definitely have the chain in here. I've chain. Chainsaw. Could have sworn I had it. Love to have a job at Hinterland. Not only a great life, but a great job. That would be pretty cool, honestly. It's one of the few developers that I wouldn't mind working for. Methinks chain lock went out late and got super wasted. Yeah, look at the chain lock. No, it's because I copied this blueprint. I duplicated it because it uses similar code. Which is why the component... It's a good idea to make components if you have multiple blueprints using the same code. Which is something I'm gonna do more often now. It's like a way to recycle your code. Instead of having to make it multiple times. I could have sworn I had the chain. Do I not have the chain? I don't think so. Yeah, Castle's too smooth brain to understand. You gotta go to school for this, or learn online. There's ways to do it for free and easy. I think I have the nope. Metal. Okay. Now I need to find one that's free. Please? I could have sworn I found one and I added it to my own library. Oh boy. No. Maybe it is in here, it's just like not called metal chain for some reason. Anyone see a metal chain looking thing? I am not seeing it. No, that's rope. Only about halfway through the list. I guess it's not the end of the world if I don't have it. It's just, it'll make it easier to, like, lock a door. Because, like, not every door that I have is going to, like, work with a padlock. And I typed in chain link. Is this like a spline? No. I could make a spline out of this. I do not want to do that. A spline is basically like free-forming. Basically, you make a shape or a pattern using like points, and it fills that in with an asset, a material, and all that. So I could like draw a vaguely what looks like a metal chain pattern, and it fills it in with the chain links, like the physical asset. It's hard to explain. I've only done it a couple times. Oh, I could just type in spline, maybe find something. Please? Please? Yep, here we go. Oh, spline ropes. Yeah, see, like, someone literally drew, like, line, points, and then it filled in the line in between the points, and then it put in the rope material in there, the actual asset. This asset pack might have it, but how much does it cost? Oh, it's free. If it has a chain link, that would be so great. Rope, cable, hose, colors. No. That would be incredible. That would be exactly what I need. This is technically also a spline too, like for some visual effects. Yeah, this is a really good example of a spline. Think of your spine. You know, technically, if you had a, skeleton, you could probably jostle the spine here and there, and it would move a bit. But like, it's like that essentially. It's like a chain link, but I didn't mean to close that. It's like a way to make a chain link, but with any material you want. This actually might have the solution to my problem. If I type in spline, free, it would need to be something similar to this, spline ropes, but I don't think there is one. Damn. Okay, we'll just do padlock for now. It's fine. I know it works, but like, we don't have the chain lock. Or the chain, so we can't use chain or chain lock, because the chain would be by itself and the chain lock would be with the padlock attached. Okay, well, we need to add the sounds though. That's something I have not added in yet. For the key, for the key turning. Do I have something in here for that? Key. Oh no! It's going through the whole document, including the story document. Oops. Keyhole. Yes, I do have one. Dude, what the fuck? Ah, there we go. Alright, chain lock, go home, you're drunk. Okay, now it's keyhole. I guess we don't want that to be loop. It doesn't need to be called looping, right? What song is this? Is this just a dream? It sounds so familiar. Oh, it's a Mario parody. Yeah, it's a Mario song. Right? I think so. Yeah, it's from like a Mario game, I think. This might be from Mario 64. Sometimes these songs surprise me. About to watch witness a cut content moment. Yeah. For now, I'll find the asset eventually. In fact, what I could do is open that up again. Actually, go back to Fab. I don't know why I keep closing it because it's in the editor. I can just look for chain. Yeah, type in chain. Find exactly what I'm looking for. What I would love is if it's already like formed in a way that it's used as like a lock for a fence or a door or whatever. That's what I would need. Find the one that works. Or if I have to, I might have to make a spline myself. And then put it on my wish list. SFX chain sounds, no. I've already got the sound for it. Let me type in chain link. Well, that comes up. Modular chain link fence. But I don't see like what else it has with it. See, that would be cool if it didn't also included like chain chain ropes essentially to add to that. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a lot of them. This, okay. That could work. It's got good reviews for 13 total reviews. Chain. Not yet rated. Simple chain mesh. Yeah, I'm good. The best way I could do this is if I make a spline, which is a pain in the butt, and use this. It's free too. It's already in my library. Or I can try to find one that's already made, put it on my wish list. If it goes on sale, I'll buy it. I did actually buy an asset pack recently. It was the sound effect asset pack. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a lot of chain ropes, chain links. Metal chain. A lot of what I'm seeing is like jewelry. I'm surprised Quixel doesn't have any more, like, anything exactly what I'm looking for. Metal, large metal chain. Yeah, that's right there what I'm looking for, more or less. But I would need it to be a little closer, like the two ends, and then the padlock would go through. Yeah, we're getting there. But none of this is free. I think I might have to go the spline. Oh, look at that. Breakable locks and chains. That's literally exactly what I'm looking for. It's not yet rated, which has me concerned. I'm gonna add it to my wish list. It's $9 now, but maybe when it's on sale, it'll be like $4, $3. I would probably buy it for $4, but I'm trying to be careful not to like buy a million asset packs. I'm trying to rely on free as much as possible. All right, sounds. Okay, sound component that I made. Oops. Where is it? Components. We don't need to call it looping. Interaction sound effects. That's perfect. Because it's not really about the sound looping. Okay, so standard lock. Oops. Would have this sound. And then we add door lock. Oh, interaction, SFX, count type. We need an audio cue. Do not autoplay. Instructions, set lock appearance. Set lock sound SFX. And then we're gonna go from lock type, switch. Oh, I guess we don't need that, right? How does this work? Set SFX to set. SFX to set? What is this naming? SFX to set. Standard lock. Set. Audio. Can't spell. Cannot spell again. Audio. Is that right? No. Oh, set sound. Christ. Okay. Okay. And then it plays the audio when we unlock the door. I see. Does it play? Yeah. Throw that in here. Oh, I wish there was an easier way to do this. There probably is, I just don't know what it is. Okay. Right, I don't have the fucking key for this, idiot. I think I have a key already in the item list. Test key, I think, is what it's called. Test key. Okay. So, test key. Test key. It's gotta be spelled exactly the same way. Pre-placed. Test key. Perfect. Okay. Don't have the key for it. Key's right there. Need the key for the door. Excuse me? I have the key. Do I not? Yeah, it's right. Oh, first of all, that's not right. Need the key. Did I not set this right? Oh, it didn't set it up. Oh, it needs to be on the door as well? Oh, that's not right. Because the door shouldn't be the thing that requires the key. It should be the lock. Keyhole. Test key. That's the wrong blueprint. because it's going to check. Check lock requirements. Selected equipment. First of all, that's not even right. So that's triggering here. So standard lock, check lock requirements. It should not say selected equipment. It should say selected like inventory. Hello? Why isn't that showing up? Excuse me? Hello? Why isn't it showing up on the right? Oh, right. It's a freaking... I hate that. It's a, what's it called? Interface function. Dumbass. I think it's because I copied and pasted the same function in here. So it's under doors. Check lock equipment requires, check lock requirements. So it should just be player inventory. Same here. Player inventory. Is equipment requirement is lock requirement met. Okay. Ah. Everything's gonna complain about that change now, isn't it? Yep. Should not have made it. Okay, so check lock requirements. Let me close everything else. Oh, I have not set that in here. Okay, that's a good idea to do. So we're taking the inventory. We're looking for the equipment requirements. We'll just name that to requirements, item requirements. Because it could be equipment or lock. Lock appearance. Standard lock. Oh, I see. Yeah, those three will require chain bolt cutters. Okay. Got it, got it. So this is really for equipment. Specifically. Okay. Fuck. I'm left braining right now. It should be the same. Because we have key name. What we do is get key name, add to, excuse me, Add, get this, add, or, no, yeah. Get, this, add to the array the key name. Realistically, what I should be doing is adding to the array for all of these different types of locks. Hold on. Not just hard setting it. So now we've got our key name implemented. We've got to do the same thing here. Add. Plus this, which is our key name. So now I have two things add. Because the padlock and the chain lock can be unlocked with bolt cutters or a key. So this will go here, this will go here, this will go. Oh. Whoops. Add to that. Oh, I see. Close that. I see. Oh, we can't add we gotta do this twice. That sucks. Okay, well, that works. Oops. And then we're doing the same thing here, but with hatchet. There we go. So, I don't need the two different versions of this. We don't need to have equipment requirement and lock requirement, because it's the same thing now. It's just checking my inventory. Because if I look at both of them, it's under door. They're identical, right? Yeah, they're both identical. And the end result, which is the that variable, that doesn't have to be different. That could be the same. Because it's all just triggering the same variable on the player, so that doesn't matter. I could literally just plug this all into the same thing. Because they are virtually the same thing. Item requirement. Item requirement. It's the same code. Okay. So we're getting rid of lock equipment requirement. Okay. Because it's pointless. Delete later. Redundant. Hopefully that's how you spell it. Redundant, redelete later. Okay. Get rid of that. So everything will just use the same thing on the code, on the locks. And then this should work now. So that says I need a key. Here's the key. Can't pick up the key. Not good. Not good. Is there a reason for that? And look at that. It works now. And it made the sound. We need to make sure the door opens. What happened there? I have noticed that when I pick up items, my HUD reappears for some reason. After a short bit of time. I need to see why it's doing that. But I can't I won't know how to fix that until I know how to replicate it. Daniel, can you buy me a Maine Coon Toasty? I don't even know what that is. So no. Tentacle Acres? What a name? What? Haven't drank a coffee for months. Having a 3D modeler friend just sucks. Having no 3D modeler friend. Yeah, that I agree, but I'm making the game by myself and I don't have all the skills to make the game myself, so I gotta rely on free assets, unfortunately, to get a game together. Okay, we've got that in. Oh yeah, the bug. Let me, I don't even know what to type here. So, under certain circumstances, the player HUD reappears when inspecting an item. Okay. There we go. So that's just for that. Okay, so let's turn on the padlock. We want a different sound for this. Ah, so it's in here. Here's the thing. Cuttable lock. We may need two sound effects then. A primary and a secondary sound effect. Secondary. Okay. Because then for this, we just need the primary. For the rest of these, we only need the primary sound. Actually, we might need the secondary sound effect for the rubble source. Because we'll have, like, if I could find it or make it myself, the shovel hitting the debris, the rubble pile, and then the actual sifting of the debris and rubble that I already have. So that may need that. I technically don't have a junk sound effect. I'm just using the same one for rubble. We have that standard lock. Now we have cuttable. So the primary would be the key going into the padlock and unlocking it. The secondary would be the chain cutting. So that would be under bolt cutters, but we don't have that. I do have the sound actually, but metal cutting. Metal cutting. I do have it. Never mind. So, actually, we can see what that sounds like. That sounds good. Might make it quieter. So that would work for chain locking. No. We'll can I not copy that? Can I clear this? How does clear? Oh, click on it. Nope. Nope. Didn't want to do that. How do I clear? Is there no way to clear? Delete. Return. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is fine for now. Okay. And then let's go to the door lock. We need a secondary audio. So primary. Can we rename you, please? I saw audio. No, just audio. I don't want that specific sound applied. Why do you do that? No, clear it. Oh my god, dude. Secondary SFX. Okay. These are at 0. Okay. Good, good. Okay. And then I'm gonna do this. Make this a function. It's not necessary, but we'll just clear some clutter here. Play sounds. And then can I do is valid from this? Like, yeah, I guess the reference in there would be empty if there's no sound. So if that is valid, then also play it. Okay. This should work. Because we already got the sound set up. Well, I didn't hear the metal cutting sound. Because hold on. Padlock is a cuttable lock. In here we have cuttable lock. Oh boy. Let me play this on the side here. Oh, wow, that takes forever. Yeah, it says it played both, but it's not playing anything. It said it's valid. Print. No print. Print the name. Oh, I also don't want. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Toasty, do you want to hear a queso quote? Sure. Okay. With a key or bulk cutter. We need to separate the sounds, actually. Got it. So this is valid no matter what. I don't think there's a sound there for some reason. So we have padlock, cuttable lock, bolt cutter, and key requirement. So we wanted to play... Oh, boy. Oh, okay. 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 This is a problem. So we need an equipment requirement and a lock requirement separate. because for the bolt cutters, it's going to play a different sound based on, or the padlock. It's going to play a different sound based on what I used. If it's a key, it's got to play the key sound. If it's a bolt cutter, then it's got to be a different sound. Key requirements. We have to have 2 different arrays. And so we need this up here instead. Key requirement. Equipment requirement. Okay. Okay. So when we do check lock requirement, if it completes, is lock requirement met? Maybe this is where the double options were. The 2 of these actually matter. So then what we'll do is, so if that's false, now check the equipment requirements. So I will have to make use of both. And if that's also false, then make that, just set that as false. That way we can check both of them. So, well, I don't want that. Log requirements. So, close that. So we're checking the lock requirement first, right? Lock requirement, then the lock equipment requirement. Oh, no, set it to that. So if this one is first one is false, then we'll also do this. Oh. Oh no, that's fine. If it's false, we'll have to check the second requirement. If it's true, we'll just set it from here. And then no matter what happens here, if it's true or false, then it will set it. Okay. So now on this end, on the door lock, it's checking key requirements first. And then, good thing I didn't delete, well, I guess I can't delete this. It's a function from the interface. Now we're checking equipment requirements. Okay. Okay. So, if our lock requirement is met with a key, then we have could make an int for this. Not int, I'm left braining. So this will go under doors. Door type, lock type. Enum. Eat it, idiot. Because there might be more than one in the future, I don't know. Enum underscore unlock state. So I always have a blank because it's kind of helpful in some situations. And then key, and then bolt cutters. Am I spelling it with one or capital C, or is it one word? I am, okay. Well, I guess that doesn't matter in here. Oh yeah, and then we'll have the hatchet. We'll have the boards. Actually, that doesn't matter, because the reason for this is because we have some lock types that have multiple solutions, a key or like a tool. Lock state. Lock state. By default, it'll be blank. We're gonna set it to key here. And then equipment here. Oops. The hell? Or bolt cutter. Let's not name it bolt cutter. Equipment. This might break something, I don't know. Probably. Nope, we're good. So equipment, key. Okay. And then when we go to play sound, we'll use the primary sound as the key and the secondary sound as the equipment. Okay, so we'll change the wording then. So it'll be key SFX and equipment SFX. So now I gotta change all this. So oh, I can just copy that. Okay. Oh right. Freaking return. Get rid of this because it's in the wrong slot now. Gotta change all of these. And then update the rubble piles to use the equipment SFX. Okay. I haven't played a single ad, have I? I do kind of want to grab a drink. Never mind, I can't fit it. You can't fit it? How big is the quote? What the hell? How does that... That's not a quote then, that's a novel. Off to HRV to investigate the mysterious signal. I better not get beamed again. Beamed up. Let me take a quick ad break. Probably just do the one then. Because we're gonna be done here shortly. Maybe in like half an hour or so. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink, maybe go to the bathroom. It doesn't matter if you let the ad play or if you watch the ad or not, just let it play. That'd be greatly appreciated. I will be right back. I'm back. Okay. You know, I'm actually kind of having fun here, getting some work done here. It's been a hot minute since I've actually been able to sit down and work on vessels because of the holidays and then the stealth drop teaser from last week from Hinterland. Switch. So if it's a key, we play the primary sound effect. Or key sound effect. Just change it everywhere. Key S effects. Equipment. S effects. If it's an equipment, we play the equipment sound effect. Maybe we'll have more in the future, but I don't know. Lock stick can go away. This can go away. We switched all those. So it's an equipment, key and equipment. So then this would have to be return. Oh, if it's just bolt cutter, then I can just oh no, never mind. Copy. Put that in there. Delete that. Chain lock, which we don't have. We don't have the chain. I'll have to find a solution for that. Okay. Didn't play sound. Why is that? Set lock sounds. Okay. Because this is a... Let's close things that I don't need. I might need all of it, actually. It's a padlock, right? Yep, padlock. So it is a cuttable lock. In here, cuttable lock has both of the sounds. Okay. And when we set the... When we construct the blueprint, the lock blueprint, we are setting the lock sound. So it's getting both sounds. So it should have... Oh. That's probably why. Lock type. Oops. Nope. Interactive object type. There we go. That would explain it. Oh. Jesus. Autoplay. Autoactive. Also, too loud. Oh, we need to turn that into a cue. Why is it quieter in there? Create cue, unless there's a cue for this already. No. Create cue. Actually, delete it. Is there one already? My edited assets. Sound effects. No. No. Okay. Create cue. Sound cue. And then move it to my edited assets. Sound effects. Bolt cutter. Modulator. This will make it so that the sound doesn't always sound exactly the same every time. So it'll pitch it up, pitch it down, change the volume a little bit, but we definitely need to decrease that volume, the default volume, because it is so loud. Okay. and then apply that in here. So the sound effect, the default one. We want the Q, which is gonna sound a little different, a little better. So no two uses of the bolt cutter sound will sound the same. I think it was just those two. Okay. So I have the bolt cutters. Yeah, it made the bolt cutter sound awesome. So this still requires test key and test key. They both have their door the reference for each other. Oh, but what is it gonna use if I have the key? Oh, it's gonna use the key first. Yeah, awesome. It uses the key first, which is good, because that makes more sense, right? If you have the key for the door, just use the key. Why even bother using the bolt cutter? Awesome. It defaults to the key because we were checking for the key first. That worked beautifully. Definitely need to see if I want to get rid of keys or not. Maybe we'll hold on to them. But the keys should probably have their own menu. I don't think they should be in the main menu. Main inventory. Made it to the bunker. Time to catch my breath. Nice. Don't die. The lock sound scared you? Yeah. It was kind of loud. How is it now? That's much better. I definitely need like a door swinging open sound. But we're going to need a couple different ones. Because some of them will be for wooden doors. Some of them will be for like little... Like, the porta... Well, yeah. I guess if it's still made of wood, it can just make the same sound. And then metal door. So we'll have a wooden door and a metal door. Let's go ahead and revisit this. Where is it? Set sound to add. So we're using this sound. There we go. It's working like it was before, but we did switch the sounds. Awesome. Oh. I seem to have broken it. This bug has returned. I noticed it earlier. I seem to have closed the document. There it is. This bug, I don't know why it returned. If I could, like, see it happen. Then I can maybe figure out what's going on. So if it were to show up, it's going to be on this screen. Good thing that I'm essentially recording. This is a great way to debug things. So that I can see what exactly I did in order to trigger this bug. And where in the code it happened. It takes a while to like figure this out though. To debug exactly what caused this issue and where it happens. So it's when we're holding. It's gonna be in here, I think. And I guarantee it's because this variable is probably not flipping. So we need to find where in the code it's not flipping. So we'll have it zoomed out a bit. Okay. So what did I do? I went over here. Started hacking away at that. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, I just realized I wasn't checking the player's code. Oh, it's like locked in the search state. It thinks I'm searching. Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, we need to make sure that the player is already selected. Okay, we're good. So we're seeing the player's code right now. Fire. So it says it went down on that little branch there. So it thinks I started searching. Searching again. If I let go early, it switches it to not searching. Okay. When it finishes searching, it'll trigger that variable elsewhere. I think I know what happened. I think I stepped on the rubble and there was a height change. So I was locking in the hold. But because I stepped on the rubble, I think the interaction cone in front of the player got too far away. So that essentially took me out of the actual search range. So this would be a really difficult bug to replicate. I don't need to do all this. I need to start searching. It's going to be really hard to replicate. Yeah. Okay. But I know what causes it. I think I understand how this is working. At some point, we're going to have to do a bug fixing stream once this bug list gets out of control. It's not that bad right now. Some of these are very basic, like urban mushrooms render white in the icon creator. I don't know why. It's probably because of the green light that they produce. So I will have to, not the green light, the really emissive glowing lights that they produce. So when searching a resource pile, if the player moves slightly due to a sudden elevation change, the interaction capsule exits the interaction collision and breaks the searching state. Okay. Okay, can we get any other sounds in? I think we've got a couple of them we can probably add in real quick. So technically we got bolt cutter in. We don't have the metal rusting hitting the ground because I don't have the chain. When I get the chain, then I can add that in. But for now, this is, well, I think that's for when all the sounds are implemented. For now, we don't have the full shovel implemented. We only have the one implemented. We're not using dynamite, puzzle error. We'll figure that out later. Door opening, door closing. I have door sounds. I think they're already in here. And we haven't even gotten to the new sound effects that I bought. I think I paid like $2 for them. Not terrible. Where's sounds? Ah, here they are. Audio. I should have door sounds, so... No. Those are table doors. Wood door close. And I already have the cue. Okay. So... Reset filters. Yeah, we're gonna need... Let's lose my way here. It's a door. Yeah, we're gonna need a door material type, essentially. Unless... Door type. No, yeah, we'll need it. It's just gonna be the best way to do it. Oh, I always forget where it is. It's under blueprint. Oh, jeez. Door material. So we'll do the same as before. Blank. Wood. Metal. How many other door types are there? I mean, we could have like wood 1, wood 2 if we want. Like, we have like the standard like doors for wooden doors for people, or maybe it's like a little wooden panel or something like that. We can have wood 1, wood 2. Toasty, I need help. What do you need help for? What are you asking me for? Well, you were at a bunker, right? I'm gonna guess that the game crashed or something. For now, we'll just have these. Okay, door material. Okay. Oh boy. I've been doom scrolling Steam store. Why are you doing that then? Stop. You're your own worst enemy. So which ones of these are metal? Let's find out. Wood, metal. Okay, garage. Garage and kiosk doors are wood. Oh yeah, see, that's where we would need. What is that door even for? Wait a minute. What is that door even for? That's way too tiny for a human to go through. Unless you crouch down. That's like for a dog door. Or something like that. Where the fuck is that? What is that called? It's in the village. It's just one of the many doors that were in the asset pack. But what is... Oh, I changed all of the doors by accident. It's not that, is it? Oh my goodness. I think that's it. Yep. I don't know why I thought that would be a door we could use. I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, they're all over the place. Then there's no roof. I don't... Or attic. There is an attic, but like you can't get up here. I don't know what the point of the attic is. I guess if you need to go into the attic, you have to put a ladder here and go through here. But like, we don't need that. I don't want to have a ladder climbing mechanic. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so we don't need a door. Wood 2. Wood, metal, metal. Why are these different sizes? Oh, big door, small door. Okay. Oh, big left door? Oh, right, because the big right door doesn't open. I think we're just going to have one of those metal doors open. Like in the village, those are over here. I think we're just going to have the vehicle, this garage already open. With the vehicle in there. But these two I will have open. See, that's the small garage door. This is the big garage door. Only one of these will be, will move. Oh, looks like I already replaced one of them. Oh, this is the wrong door. Right? Oh, I replaced the wrong door. This should be garage small. Oh, then what's the point of the garage big door? We're not even gonna use it. Oh yeah, here. Again. Fucked up. It should be that door. Because it would be kind of nice to use this, because look, that's perfect for a chain lock, right? You throw the chain in there and there's a padlock or just a regular chain, doesn't matter, either or both. Because like, how do I convey that this is locked? You kind of don't. I kind of have to invert the door, which you can do, but like, I might have to make another asset for that. So we have to remove a couple doors here. I will figure out the door situation another time. Okay, so we got big metal, little metal door. We're not even going to use that. I think the outhouse door should be a different sound. Yeah, okay. So we do have a couple more door types, door materials. They'll have different sounds, but I think for now we'll just have them do the same, make the same sound for now. So wood, one, wood doors. I think it's a better way to do it. Wood outhouse doors. Wooden. Oops. Big metal big door. And then metal small door. Okay. So let's make sure that's the default door, and then set door type. We're going to set the first two to regular wooden door. The next one is the big metal door. That one is... Those two are small metal doors. And then this next one is the tiny sliding board that we're not even going to use. I'm going to get rid of that. And the last two are outhouse. So yeah, this one I'm just going to get rid of. We're not even using that, but I'll leave it for now. I don't know why I thought that would be a door we could use. Wooden outhouse doors. Big door. Oh, small door. Okay. There we go. And then when we play our sound, it might be easier to do it here maybe. Should just put this into a function. Ah, yeah. So door collisions. Set door SFX. Interaction SFX. Okay. And here we do have door. Ooh. We have open door, closed door. So we really can't use this then. We need a different way to do this. Ugh. Jesus Christ. We could do just another function. Set door SFX. And then input door material. Door material. There we go. And then for this, we just need the one sound. Door SFX. Sound base. For now, we'll just have the two. Oh, so this will go there, this will go there. I think I have a couple different door sounds, but let's find out. Oh, audio. Oh, and we have opening and closing. Okay, so we do need two sound effects then. Fuck. Okay. So what does this sound like? Like, it sounds like a wooden door. Oh, okay. Yeah, those definitely won't work. Okay, we're gonna have the same door sound for now. Hey, if it works, then that's great. Then I can just switch out the sounds later. So, and this is modulated, correct? It's not. Modulator. Make sure it's quieter. Well, we'll leave it as it was. Okay. Bring this into here. That's the closing sound. And then the opening sound. Okay. Close those. Bring that into here. Nope. Opening. Get rid of that. Close that. We can close the locked door, the resource pile. Okay. For now, we just have the same sounds. That's fine. Just getting this to work is what I need right now. So, set door SFX. So we're taking this. Set door SFX. Taking our door material, which has been set beforehand, hopefully. We add our audio components. Spoopy! It's, what's it called? What's it called? From Pokemon? Why do I always forget the name of this place? Lavender Town. There we go. Jesus. I think it's the song that plays there. It's really creepy. Set door opening. And door closing. Okay. And then we need to actually make sure this plays. So when is door opening, door is moving. Here then. Before this, then we play play door SFX. So we have to get is door opened? If the door is opened, if we look in here, if it is opened, we are closing it, I believe. It was opened, true. Now we're setting it to closed. Yeah. So we want to do that. So when it's open, we close the door. And I may have to adjust the speed of the sounds based on how quickly the door moves. Or I could do the other way. I can adjust the door opening to match the sounds. But I'll worry about that later. Oh, I should probably put the actual... Put this in here. Oh, I can do it over here instead. Actually, no, we need to do it before the timeline. Never mind. The door code is a mess. I hate doors. It sucks how difficult they are to make work. Even like big developers have talked about how doors are really difficult to make. I think the big example recently was The Last of Us 2. There was like an article saying how video game doors are just really difficult to work, especially given like the type of game you're making, whether if you want AI to interact with them, how you want them to open. Does it require input? Do you just push up against it? Does it swing freely? Does it lock into place when it's fully closed? It's a whole mess. I hate making doors, but it is so satisfying when you have it working. And right now, this is the most functioning and like polished door I've ever made. Oh, this door broke again. It's not broke. It's just being reset because I keep changing the door type in the blueprint. Yeah, this is the most polished door I've ever had. I don't want to do this in here. I forgot I'm in here. After this, we're gonna, as long as the sounds work, we're gonna just go ahead and end the stream there. Reset filters. Go back to FPS level, test level. You don't lavender. Hey, Castle, open your ears. I'm playing Pacific Drive. I've heard it's interesting. I might check it out at some point. I don't know when. How much money would it take for you to play My Summer Car? You got however much money My Summer Car costs. You got that? Autoplay. God damn it. Hey, at least it played the sounds. We know that the sounds were set correctly. Oh, also, I didn't technically... Wait. How did those sounds play if I didn't actually set this up? Me scared. Oh, this changed. God damn it, I hate that. Okay. We'll unlock it real quick. Yeah, see, it doesn't match, obviously. But, there we go. I'll find better door sounds. Door sounds are super easy to find. Okay, it's working. I think we made good progress here. We'll do another sound effects pass eventually. I'll probably do a bunch of this off stream because I still need to find a lot of these sounds. All right, let's end this now because I am... what is the sound of a door opening? Why do I have separate ones of these? I don't know why this... Whatever. I need to go to the bathroom, so let's do this quickly. Oh, and this is done too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Make sure you leave a like on the live stream. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. If you want to watch more of this, come back next Wednesday. That's usually when I do these. Sometimes I move them around, but it's almost every Wednesday. But yeah, taking a small break from this, like 2 weeks more or less, was actually kind of good. It's refreshing to do that. Also, working on another game is equally refreshing. All right, yeah, go check out any lore videos for the Long Dark or Raft you might have missed, or any Black Cross videos. There was one earlier this week. And I'll see you tomorrow. I actually don't know what we're playing tomorrow, but I'll figure that out. Bye, everyone.